Hi, my name is Manriquez, and I'm here with Charles
Lo Bue.
Lo Bue, and I'm going to be interviewing him, and this is some of the questions I'm going to be asking. Like, in elementary school, what did you do in your free time?
Was this in elementary school, you mean? Well, when I got home, there were the usual jobs of taking the garbage out and helping around the house, you know, being with Mom. And then after that, I'd take the dog for a walk, and of course I've always enjoyed that. And then play around with some friends, and then later on, always had to come back in and study a little. There was always some homework, so we had to study a little. And generally that's the routine, and of course wait for Daddy to come home and always greet him.
Describe your elementary school and what you did.
You mean what did I do in the school?
Mm-hmm. Describe your elementary school.
Well, it was a very small one and very close. The teachers were all in their 60s at that time. They were all older people. And they were very patient, and we had the usual drawing and learning how to spell and addition. And we had other gym activities too that we had to do every day.
Did your school have a mascot?
I don't recall any mascot. No. In the area I lived, we didn't have any mascots in elementary school and in high school. I don't recall any.
What is your favorite thing to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Oh my God. Breakfast was rather small, just cereal. And as far as lunch goes, we walked home because the school was not too far from home. And Mom usually had something prepared for us, something she cooked, something light. And for dinner, well, it was typical in those days that Monday was for soup, oddly enough. Thursday was spaghetti and meatballs. And Friday was a fish day. So we ate very, very well because my dad was an importer and we ate the best of foods.
What famous people have been in the news in your lifetime?
Well, famous people, I guess it was in 1932 or so, President Roosevelt came to town. This is President, wow. And he was going around on an election campaign, and he came to our school and shook our hands while we were there. I guess at the time that was probably one of the most famous people I met, Franklin Roosevelt.
So you met President Franklin Roosevelt?
Can you repeat that question?
Did you shake his hand?
Yes,
like
I shook his hand, and of course he had a lot of other students he had to shake hands with, so it was just, hello, how are you?
Well, pretty cool. Name 3 places you like to go in Carpinteria and what you do there.
Well, I love walking, so the most important place is the Bluffs, and I think everybody knows where the Bluffs are.
We went on Friday to the Bluffs.
You what?
We went on a field trip to the Bluffs.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
Friday.
What a beautiful experience you had. We didn't have that. I came from Connecticut, I was born in, so back east, I didn't have an ocean front, but right here we could walk to everything. But walking on the Bluffs is my first desire. And of course the beach. Who doesn't like the beach? What a wonderful place, and how lucky we are. And also to see the seals and all that. I hope you've been able to take a walk there to see all the seals. Third place, just walking up Linden Street and meeting people up and down. But we all love Carpinteria.
Your favorite TV show?
Well, TV shows, I like public broadcasting the best. They usually have movies on nature and about people, and it's a channel where you really learn things. I'm not interested in the boom, boom, bang, bang type of movie. I like the layback movies and books that I'm going to learn something from. I don't like fictional books either.
Kind of like Scientist and Discovery Channel?
What is it?
Kind of like Scientist and Discovery Channel?
Yes. Oh, absolutely. Yes, I love those channels too.
What was your #1 TV show?
I don't think I could remember that. I would consider most of the movies that I see on PBS where I can learn something. To me, they're all my favorites. I don't know about picking one of them.
What did you do for a living?
Oh, I had a long history. I worked for a big company. Well, first of all, I graduated from Rutgers University, which is in New Jersey. And when I got out of that college, I was hired by a large corporation called Radio Corporation of America, RCA. I was hired in the personnel department, and I worked myself into many, many positions. When I left, the last position I held was the Director of Human Resources International. With RCA, I traveled all over the world. And I was based in Morocco and in Turkey, and I lived in Rome for a while. So it was a very, very interesting career. Most of the career was dealing with people and helping people. In fact, I still do that.
Pretty nice story. What did you want to be when you grew up?
Well, that's what I wanted to be. I wanted to be in a job where I was helping people and dealing with people, and I accomplished my goal. Some people I know go all the way to an engineering school, and then when they graduate, they say, well, I don't like engineering. I think I'll go back for another 2 years and study something else. But I knew what I wanted, and I feel very successful and accomplished in that field.
What is cool and what is not cool?
What is not cool is not being considerate of others and being community conscious and helping other people in the community to make it a nice place to live. And of course, not cool is not going to school either. I think it's very cool to continue going to school as far as you can go. Some people can't make it to college, either financially or other reasons, but there are many other skills that a student can do in the future and think about doing.
What is your advice to others on how to be happy?
Being happy is doing what you like to do, as long as it is doing goodness. And again, being people-oriented, enjoying being with people and helping people.
That's the interview. My name is Manriquez, and his name is Charles
Lo Bue.
Lo Bue, and that's for today.